happy Monday. Alan Weber from the Mayor's Office. Hope you had a very safe weekend and a beautiful Monday. Safety is the issue, my friend. Safety is the issue. When you go out, are you wearing a mask? Before you go out, are you washing your hands? Are you using hand sanitizer? When you come home, are you washing your hands? Are you staying home as much as possible? I'll tell you why I ask. I did my 2 errands this weekend. I only do 2 things on the weekend. One is, in our family, I'm the guy who goes to the grocery store. So I made a run to the grocery store. And I took the puppies out for 2 walks. One Saturday afternoon, one Sunday afternoon. That was it. Otherwise, stay-at-home order is in effect. And on both of those trips, what I saw was very disturbing. I saw everybody out. I saw people not wearing masks. I saw folks not practicing social distancing. A lot more people out than have been out in the past because we've all been staying at home as the governor told us to do. And now with the talk of a reopening order, we're seeing the wraps are off. It's back to the good old days. Well, I got to tell you, it's not back to the good old days. The war isn't over and we did not win. We are in the middle of this. There is a new report. Federal government has upped their statistics about how many people will die from the coronavirus based on reopening around the country. They're predicting, listen to this, 3,000 people a day dying in the United States of America. Now, so far in Santa Fe County, we have had 0 deaths because of the coronavirus. 0 residents of Santa Fe County have lost their life to the coronavirus. That's the number we should all be looking at. So far, our statistics have gone up and down. On Saturday, we had 7 new cases registered. The week before, we had 7 total cases for a week. In one day, we had 7 cases spike. The danger here is we're going to see a second wave worse than the first wave. That's what happened with the Spanish flu. It could easily happen here if we pretend, if we imagine that a reopening is a license to go back to not wearing masks, not, excuse me, using hand sanitizer, not trying to stay 6 feet apart. It comes down to how we want to act. Do we believe that if we loosen up our public outings, we are willing to tighten down on how we behave when we go out? Loosening up to go out and go to a store, do food pickup, go to a retail that does curbside delivery. Okay, we're going to have a gradual reopening. But if we do a gradual reopening, my friends, we have got to remember to tighten down. Wear the mask in public. Everybody. Everybody. Wash hands. Everybody keep 6 feet apart. It's not going to get easier if we reopen. It's going to get harder unless we're willing to see more people get sick and more people lose their lives to the coronavirus. So look at yourself and take responsibility. Look at your family. Look at your grandma, your grandpa, your aunts, your uncles. Look at your little kids and say, I want them to be safe. Yeah, we'll do a gradual reopening, but we're not going to lose lives. We're not going to see the rate of infection go up. Please tighten down as we open up. All right, a couple things real quick. Tonight there's a special city council meeting around the Midtown campus. It is the next and a very significant step as we look at redeveloping this once-in-a-lifetime asset that a former city council, to their credit, had the courage to buy. It must have taken a lot of guts to put out the money to buy the Midtown campus when it was going out of business. And they put up the money, and now we're, many years later, we're about to enter into, we have the option to enter into a contract with a developer who will spend a year developing a plan for that campus in concert with the community and the governing body to look at what we want. We know what we want already. You've told us you want housing, you want higher education, you want jobs in the digital economy, you want open space, you want culture, arts and cultural activities, you want community engagement, you want sustainability, you want good water reuse, you want solar energy, you want to integrate the St. Mike's corridor and protect the adjacent residential neighborhoods. All of those can happen if we sign an agreement with this proposed developer. Recommended unanimously by a group of experts, each with subject matter expertise, who looked at the proposals that were entered into the competition, evaluated them based on very specific criteria, recommended this developer. Here's what the key terms in the agreement are. It's a long legal document, it's a contract. It sets out a term of 12 months of exclusive negotiation with this proposed developer with an option to extend it by 4 months. Provides for the potential for extensions if this COVID-19 emergency continues. Provides a schedule of activities including public engagement, public outreach, public participation. Provides for progress reports every 30 days. Requires a $25,000 deposit, 1/3 of which will be refundable if we ultimately don't come to an agreement for the development of the property. Provides for a 6-month period without a termination if either party can determine that there's not a good way to resolve our differences. Site reports done by the developer will be the property of the city. Either party can walk away from the arrangement if there is a reason to step aside and agree that we can't agree. But right now, all the things that people in Santa Fe say they want their voice heard, they want to participate, they want to engage, they want affordable housing, they want renewable development, they want higher education on that campus with job training, they want digital entertainment and a chance for our kids to have jobs in the digital economy, public space. All can happen. All those inputs happen once we have a deal, a contract with a proposed developer. This proposed developer was the unanimous choice of the evaluation committee. It'll go to a vote tonight. If it moves forward, all those engagement opportunities start to happen. If it doesn't move forward, we will have to continue to pay $1.7 million a year on the money that was borrowed to buy the land without a clear way forward. This is our best bet to diversify the economy, get jobs for our kids, develop Midtown as a new town center, smack in the middle of Santa Fe, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I'm hoping the vote will proceed and we can reach out and do community engagement. One other thing I just want to tell you about that typically doesn't get a lot of attention, but this is something that I got an email about over the weekend. I thought it was a really tremendous performance by our land use department. Our land use director sent me an email on the weekend saying, you might want to know what our statistics were for the month of April. These are the data for the month of April in the land use department, operating with city government, basically an e-government, people not coming into City Hall, people operating at a distance to stay safe, to stay healthy, to avoid the coronavirus. All of that, here's what they did. There were 569 building permits applied for in the month of April, 387 building permits issued with revenue for the city of $344,000 and almost $75 million in construction value. 1,894 construction zoning and historic district inspections, 10 Planning Commission pre-application meetings, 3 new Planning Commission applications, including 68 new units of housing. All of this went on at a time when city government was operating under the most constrained circumstances. All of it handled at a distance, safely, people wearing masks, keep people staying healthy, and still keeping $75 million in construction value cranking in our local economy. I say, way to go, Land Use Department. You guys rocked it. You are stars. You are working it. You are keeping the city going. You are keeping the city government and the private sector collaborating to make the Santa Fe operation move forward with more development in the right way, managed the right way, for the right outcome. We are open for business in the land use department. Hats off to you guys. That's about it for today. I just want to remind you, if we're not careful as we reopen, if we don't buckle down, stay focused, stay disciplined, we will see a skyrocketing effect with our infections, and potentially, sadly, and tragically, we will lose some people. So please, please, as we talk about reopening, double down on being safe. Wear a mask when you go out. Use hand sanitizer. Keep 6 feet distance. Stay home. That order is still in effect till the middle of May. Let's break the back of the coronavirus. Let's not give in to the temptation that says we've already won. We have not won. The war's not over. We didn't win. There's more work to be done. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your neighbors. Please stay safe, stay healthy to the greatest extent possible still. Stay home, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. You take care.